It is the 13th of the 6th, 2012. This is today's climate change update. I'm going to start off tonight as a little shout out to my fellow YouTubers and news channels out there. I know times are grim right now. There's a lot of things going on. Keep shining that light. That's all we can do. Keep swinging. That's all we can do. Let's get started. SOT.net. Waters near Osaka Bay, Japan turn yellow. At this moment, people in Osaka and Kobe are tweeting the color of Osaka Bay looks strange. From the picture it looks pale yellow. And from reports from local citizens, it's become strange color before the Great Hanshin earthquake in 1995 as well. They might want to stay informed just in case. Unusual dolphin stranding on Texas coast prompt inquiry. The deaths of more than 120 dolphins in Texas coast have prompted a federal agency to declare the event unusual and launch an investigation into whether they were related to a drought-related algae bloom or a more widespread mortality event that has plagued the northern Gulf of Mexico for 2 years. I wonder what that could be. Update: High Park fire containment will come soon, but control is months away. These are the fires up in Alaska. They're saying they're trying to get a break around the head, and they've got to strategically place their limited resources into fighting this fire. And all they got, they're trying to pin down the monster at an anchor point, building a line flank and the best, and pinch off its head for total containment. So they got a plan, but the winds have changed. Southern half of Western Australia braces for second cyclone, 125 km/h blasts of wind. And they've got videos out on that, of course. A rare tornado hit Venice on the 12th. Around 11 a.m. yesterday, a tornado hit Venice in Italy. Initial reports indicated that trees were damaged, market stalls overturned, and some buildings were damaged. No injuries have been reported, and they have a good video of that as well. China's Wuhan city covered in sudden, mysterious yellow haze. A thick yellow cloud covers a busy intersection in Wuhan on June 11th. Was blanketed by a thick yellowish cloud on Monday, raising fierce polluting among the 9 million inhabitants. Residents told AFP witnesses said the haze appeared suddenly in the morning and residents rushed to put on face masks. The government actually put out alerts, people with breathing, old and young people stay inside kind of thing. There was also rumors about a major chemical accident outside the city, but of course there's no official reports on that either. But it's a mystery. And Afghans fear 80 dead after quake triggers landslide in that big high mountainous region. And of course, we all know Guatemala's volcano Fuego erupted again, second time this year. Over to the watchers. Brewing tropical storm Guchol, G-U-C-H-O-L, flooded southern Philippines. It is definitely on track right into that soupy mess in the eastern Pacific, or western Pacific, I guess. Yeah, out by Japan and stuff. And Palisades power plant, one of the first worst nuclear power plants in the United States, has been shut down. I reported upon on this one earlier. They found pin links in one of the cooling pools they used to cool the reactors. Basically, they can't find, or they found a bunch of leaks, and they've got to shut it down, drain the tank, patch the holes, fill it back up, test it again, and see if they go. But Palisades is one of the worst rated nuclear reactors in the United States. And that's about all I want to cover on there tonight. Let's just go ahead and go over to the nuclear stuff, E&E News. TEPCO still unable to find where water is leaking out of reactor number 2. No sign of melted fuel. Images fail to show a big gap in temperatures. Well, I wonder why. The fuel has gone through containment and into the ground. and is now leaching out into the Pacific Ocean through the water table system. And Japan has become a huge toxic nuclear tea bag seeping into the Pacific Ocean. And the ocean currents are doing what they do. And we are paying for that. 300 times more radiation released into the atmosphere from burning debris than claimed by government. I've been going on about this since they announced they were going to do it. They're not using any special filters. They're using the regular soot filters on these incinerators that were not designed to handle nuclear waste. And I've heard several reports where they're running a lot higher than normal or allowable nuclear burning, and they're going ahead and burning it anyway, and people are wondering what all this mysterious black ash and stuff is spreading around Japan. The dust monitoring and fallout investigation are evidently fake, and we've known this for a while. TEPCO's been lying. They can't stop the truth that is leaking out of what is Fukushima. Local officials, so many people have sore, scratchy throats. I feel uneasy about the amount of airborne radioactive substances. And remember, we got high school kids over there right now today cleaning up in Fukushima Prefecture and showing us signs of recovery so they can come back here and spread all that love around. We've got a well-known Japanese actor leaving the country because of spent fuel pool number 4 at Fukushima and burning of debris. And here you go. They got an analyst saying the cost of admitting the truth about Fukushima is so great that Japan won't admit it. Enough to make you question whether to live in Tokyo. Well, I can tell you, don't live in Tokyo. Get out of there. Get out of Japan. The northern hemisphere, but there's really nowhere to run anymore. Back when 16 months ago the plutonium was put out in aerosol form, it was picked up by monitors in Europe where they detected plutonium in aerosol form in the atmosphere, and we have a radiation spike that goes around the globe every 40 days or so. It's just things to keep up with when you're looking at the big picture. Fukushima woman to officials: I started to suffer from various health problems one after another since last June, exactly the same as those found in the villages around Chernobyl. And yeah, it goes on and on and on and on and on and on, and it will go on and on and on and on and on. And all we can do is shine some light on what's really going on out there. I encourage you, get this out into the mainstream. The more videos we put out with silly titles and news stories that we find about where they're lying and what's really going on, the better off we will be. And I have no idea what we can do about this. None. So I'm going to continue to do what I do. I pray you continue to do what you do. Enjoy what you can. Laugh and smile every day and appreciate those little things. They really are worth it. Thanks.